Hi everyone. For many of us, turning the big 3-0 is a major milestone. It's an opportunity for reflection and it can be a catalyst for change. I recently turned 30, and whilst normally I revel in the celebrations that come with birthdays, this one felt different. It was clouded by a certain amount of anxiety. In the months leading up to it, there was this feeling of a deadline looming, and I became very aware of the fact that I wasn't where I once thought I would be at this junction in my life. There were so many kind of goals that I hadn't achieved and dreams that had gone unfulfilled. And, despite people saying that, oh, it's just another day and age is just a number and 30s are the best year of your life, I still felt like I was experiencing a sort of existential crisis. But as with all crises like this, you have a choice to wallow and focus on the negative, which believe me, I did plenty of, or to recognize that there are always positives and silver linings to be found in every situation. And once I realized how kind of counterproductive the former was, I decided that instead of focusing on the lack of accomplishments, that I would instead celebrate all of the lessons I'd learned in my 20s. And so here are 10 significant things that I have learned and want to share that I could not imagine going into my 30s without. Number 1, there is more to life than work. Whilst work is important, no one ever said, do you remember that really great day in the office? 2, don't be defined or define others by labels. Things such as work title, your level of education, or your postcode are not indicative of who you are as a person. 3, not everything is always as it seems. Everyone is dealing with personal challenges. There should be no room for judgment. 4, follow your heart. When making decisions, following your heart over relying strictly on logic can often mean you have fewer regrets and that you're much more likely to fulfill your dreams. 5, minimalism is liberating. Whilst material possessions may provide short-term thrills, the cycle of want will never provide long-term contentment. 6, don't absorb others' insecurities. When people project their insecurities onto us, it's so important to shield ourselves from the negative energy and focus on being our best self. 7, having a positive self-narrative. It is essential to be kinder to and more patient with ourselves and to build ourselves up without the approval of others. 8, staying sustainable. When it comes to your physical and mental health, being selfish is perfectly acceptable. Never be afraid to say no when it comes to prioritizing your body and mind. 9, challenge the status quo. You should never feel pressured to succumb to social expectations. Make your own decisions, live by your own standards, and don't be afraid to back yourself. 10, you can grow separately without growing apart. Whether it's with your friends, your family, or your partner, it's necessary to maintain a sense of self within a relationship. Now, whilst I'm grateful for the lessons I've learned, I am guilty of forgetting them from time to time, which is why I think it was really essential for me to have this so-called existential crisis. Now, I can't say what the next decade holds, but I do feel more prepared to deal with life's ups and downs. And I look forward to practicing these lessons more consciously. Now, of course, these learnings are personal to me, but everyone's journey will be different. So I invite you to make your own list of everything that you have learned and or feel proud of to remind yourself of how far you have come. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. As always, let me know what you think and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.